What's going on, Stenhouse and the 47 crew, man? Coming off the Easter break. I hope you had a great Easter. Hope you enjoyed some time with family and golfing or fishing, whatever it is that you guys enjoy to do in your off time. I know I did and enjoyed the heck out of it. And now it's back to it, man. Back to it. So I'm thinking about, in football terms, I always divide our season up into different seasons. So last year was the 2020 season, but man, I had it divided up obviously into our summer 8-week plan, and then our fall camp plan, and then the games up until our first open week, and then the next one. So we really had and then postseason. We had 5 seasons in my mind, and you're kind of the same way, and you've really completed quarter one or season one that led up to your Easter break. And man, I think it was a success. I hope you feel the same. It looks like it to me, just from what limited insight I have. I think it was a success, so congratulations. I think you're in a good spot and trending in the right direction. And now you got to flip the script from season one back into season two, and you might want to start again with that theme, flip the script, because as good as it was and as many pars and bogeys as we made, and maybe one birdie if you consider the second place at Bristol a birdie, we got to flip the script from those. We can't rest on any of that. Man, it's time to get going. You got a great 3 race stretch coming here with Martinsville, Richmond, and then Dega's up, man, Talladega. So we know how strong we'll be there. Martinsville's been a challenge for us, and Richmond, we've made some mistakes last year, but we're fast. So you got some great opportunities here, and I would challenge you again to go back to flipping the script and starting over, and don't forget exactly what brought us success. We've got to continue going back to the basics, to the core values, to the things that we've done. One of those being, obviously, man, we don't worry about the next lap. We worry about the one we're on. We don't worry about the next pit stop. We worry about this one, whether it's a green pit stop or a caution. In 2 Samuel 5:8, I'm going to read this verse to you. David and his men stood before the mountain. There was a wide area on top that had been flattened, and huge walls surrounded the city that they were trying to take. There was no way in. But David's eyes fell on a water tunnel, a gutter. So David turned to his army and said, hey, first one that gets up the gutter will get a prize, will get a reward. Man, I don't know if you've ever cleaned out a gutter. I've had to do that a few times on the farm. I don't want to do it anymore. It's a nasty job, man. You put on these thick rubber gloves up to your elbows, and you find all kind of things, slimy tennis balls that we used to throw up on the roof and would get caught, or dead animals, slime, sludge, twigs, leaves, sometimes just some nasty stuff that you have to do when you're cleaning a gutter. But David was willing to climb through that, and so were his people. And he climbed the gutter, and victory sometimes comes in the strangest of places. And I would just, as you're flipping the script to this season too, man, sometimes there's some dirty battles that we have to go through, and I don't know if that's going to be Martinsville. I don't know if it's going to be Richmond. I don't know if it's going to be Talladega. But whenever those dirtiest battles come, I just want you to know that sometimes can produce the greatest of victories. And it's when those times come that, man, we've got to remember everyone must pick up their paddle and row. Whatever that assignment is. I would give honor in your team. I think one of the things that builds great chemistry is if you all can honor your other teammates by telling them and just enhancing what they are good at and the things they're great at. And so I'm hopeful as you start this next 3 run of races that you just, man, start building honor in your team, because, man, through lip service to what everyone is good at. And man, that makes people want to pick up the paddle and even row harder, because there may be some gutters to climb as we're flipping the script to this season too. And it's going to take everyone rowing as hard as they can with the giftings that they have to get started. So man, as you head into Martinsville, just be ready to climb the gutter, even if it gets dirty. And then don't blink, play the next play, run the next lap, get the next pit stop, and let's just keep doing what we're doing and building toward having a great, successful 2021 season. Can't wait to watch you guys this weekend and at Richmond, and of course Talladega is one of my favorites, and can't wait to see the build up to that. I'll check back in with you next week. Until then, man, be willing to climb the gutter as we flip the script.